most religious devotion to get on down. 1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up to get down. Gotta get up to get down. 1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up to get down. Gotta get up to get down.
What up, everybody? So glad you're here. It's Coolio with the flow back in your ear. This ain't a fantastic voice, but I'm still on the mission to see if I can get your attention. Now I want to drop some information, just a little additive to your education. I live my life by the code of the funk, 600 watt F18s in the trunk. When I'm on the street, you gotta feel my beat, so throw your hands up if you're down with the seat. Double O-L-I-O with the flow. I'm looking for the party, so let a nigga know. 1, 2, 3, it's like ABC. If hip hop didn't pay, I rap for free. Slide, but that's the path. I got something brand new for that ass.
1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up to get down. Gotta get up to get down. 1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up to get down.
Welcome back to the All-American Savage Show podcast. I am your host, John Burke, with my beautiful bearded husband, Josh. We're going to have to, create that intro we're talking about. Josh is going to, run him through it. You can do it. By the way, before we get started, I'm still somewhat buzzed. I got crossfaded last night. Great wine, great Delta 8, just feeling good. But the intro that we want to do, let them hear it. Hold on, you got to start the music back over because you have to do it with the music.
Start it back over.
You got to do this with the music. You sound professional. You sound like you're right on it.
Maybe it's because you're still a little bit drunk.
No, not at all. You're good. Let's try it. Let's do a run through. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself.
Okay.
Josh is about to just blow it out of the park with this intro. Here we go.
A lot of pressure.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Josh. Believe in yourself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the All-American Savage Show podcast with your host, John Burke. That sexy son of a bitch.
It's got to be Josh and John in the morning. One more time from the top, Josh and John in the morning. We got this. We can do this. Let's do this. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the All-American Savage Show podcast with your host, John Burke, and his good buddy, Josh. Yeah?
No.
Okay.
No.
We'll work on it.
One more time. You can get
John
this.
and Josh in the morning.
John and Josh in the morning. Two big penises coming together to just splooge all over you with facts. We're docking together.
All right. Let's get it. I've embarrassed myself enough for today.
This is
Let's get into it.
It's a great Monday show.
That's
a great way to start it. Oh my God. No, we got to do this. You sound great. You sound it should be like that. That's because we do want to center this more like a radio program instead of a podcast because I like the feel of it. It's fun. It's loose. You can have a good time. I think podcasts by and large, I don't know. I just want it to be entertaining, make people laugh. That's all it is.
That's it.
That's why we just show them our penises and they all laugh. I laugh at myself.
That's right.
And then cry.
That's it. You're welcome, everybody.
Good morning, America. Good morning, world. Thank you for being here with us today on the All-American Savage Show podcast. As per the norm, this episode is brought to you by shellshockcbd.com, and we're running a deal right now. The way it's going to be working here in the future is going to be running weekly, if not monthly deals. Sarah, the new show producer, who's going to be working close by with us on this, is developing these deals. And right now, these deals are to the public. Moving forward here in about 2 weeks, these deals are only going to apply to subscribers. Only subscribers get access to these amazing deals. But for now, it's just the public. So right now, if you spend over $100 at shellshockcbd.com and you use code YUMTHC, we will throw in a free bag of Weedos and Doritos. Now, these taste exactly like what they look like. They are THC. You will fail a drug test. Each chip has about 5 milligrams of Delta 8. Yes, they will get you stoned. Yes, you will fail a drug test. Now, again, spend $100 or more on whatever you want on shellshockcbd.com and use code YUMTHC, YUMTHC. You will get a free bag of Delta 8, Weedos, and Doritos. These things are amazing.
They are really good.
They are. They actually taste really good, too. Yeah.
Really fun.
you wouldn't think eating something like that would fuck you up as much.
Yeah, it's
Normally,
a good time.
yeah, like the gummies have the gummy taste, which is it's good. But then you try these chips, like, dude, these taste just like Cheetos and Doritos. It's
know.
like, so somebody's like, oh yeah, take them to a party and mix them in with a bowl of shit. It's like, no, that's illegal.
Okay.
We just went over the podcast like not too long ago where the couple did it with cannabis food at a wedding and they got arrested. So
A little bit of a rapey vibe.
Would not recommend. Would not recommend doing that at a party unless, you know,
It's that kind of party.
unless it's that kind of party and we getting freaky.
Yeah.
So anyway, again, shellshockcbd.com, $100 or more. Spend $100 or more and use code YUMTHC, and we will throw in a free bag of each for you, the amazing consumer. How was your weekend?
It was good.
Weekend
It was
was
good. All the kids are finally finished with all their sporting events, so
Yeah.
we got some time to
Chill.
take care of the backyard, get it cleaned up, pick up all the dog turds.
I feel like you and I are like the perfect opposites. Like you've got the dad life, the home life, the family. And it's like, what did you do? It's like, I got laid. I fucked random women. I got drunk. No, not really. I wish.
We were going to the clinic.
Smashing more ass than fucking a drunk drive. I don't know. I don't know how you phrase that, but whatever. No.
I follow you on Instagram. So.
Bro, I had an amazing day yesterday. Yesterday was a me day. Like
he's living life.
Bro, I am. Like I felt good. I mean, there's highs and there's lows, but yesterday was definitely a high, no pun intended. Tango class, 3 hours of dancing, and I advanced to the next level like I told you about, and it's like it's the professional side of it to where you're really in the big leagues now. Like you're not doing these rookie moves. Like now, like yesterday I had to learn like a 360 spin. Like it was incredibly tough, but I was like, holy shit. Like, and then when you do it with your partner, it looks so sexy. So sexy. I don't care who you are.
I just keep thinking of Dirty Dancing.
Oh, dude, it's to that point. It's to that point. I mean, I'll put baby in the corner gagged and everything. I don't give a shit. We'll make it happen. So
I want to see it.
no, we went to you want to see it?
Is that bad?
Oh my God. That was like so subtle. I like that. No, but I did that. And then I think class finished at like 7:30. And so I was driving back. I was like, man, I'm hungry. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go treat myself. So I went to Ruth's Chris. I love Ruth's Chris. Hey, Ruth's Chris, if you're looking to sponsor a show, just so you know, probably not. They probably would never want to it's like, what is he talking about? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Went to Ruth's Chris every single time. Porterhouse for 2, medium rare, house red Pinot, and then the sweet potato casserole. And dude, I'm telling you, it's expensive. Don't get me wrong. It is expensive, but you are paying for good food. This is actually good, well-prepared food, and you're getting your money's worth for sure. So I did that, had the glass of wine, had a Moscow Mule, got home, and the wine just kept pouring itself. And then I popped a gummy, and it's like, we getting crossfaded in this motherfucker. We doing it. We doing it. I was already slightly buzzed, and then I took a Halo gummy, and then after about 45 minutes, I was like, you know what? You know what I want to do? I'm going to put on my fucking tango shoes, and I'm going to keep practicing to dance. And so I was talking to Gina Carrado last night. We were texting, and I was just like, I sent her the video I took. And she's like, if you post that, you're going to have marriage proposals. It's like, challenge fucking accepted.
Okay.
I still have yet to be proposed marriage. So, Gina, your dating advice is shit, in case you're watching this. You're just horrible. Horrible. I got a lot of men in my DMs. Yeah. Hey, stud.
Hi, how
Damn it. I could see how you get the impression it might be gay, but no. I'm strictly vagina. Vagina.
Look good.
Sorry.
Looking good, buddy.
No, it was just one of those great nights, man. It was one of those great nights where, you know, I've said this before. It's like people will ask me, are you happy? And the answer to that most of the times is no. I'm just getting by. I'm there. You know, I'm not sad. I'm not miserable, but it's not like I'm ecstatic. But that's why being in that state of mind, and I'm not saying this is for everybody, this is just how I am. It's like when nights like last night come around to where you just feel full of life, you feel full of energy and happiness, you appreciate it so much more and you grab onto it and you cherish the hell out of it. Like even waking up this morning, turned on nice music, chilled, roasting some fucking libtards over on Twitter, getting my dick hard. Like it's amazing. It's a great life.
It is fun.
But then like something will happen, will kick me in the balls. It's like, oh, here we are, back to reality, son of a bitch. Or maybe I should just microdose Delta 8 and just stay permanently high for the rest of my life.
I was thinking about that with the Delta 9 gummies.
I can't, the Delta 9, like at first the Delta 9 were not as strong for me, but I don't know why.
I switch.
I tried the Delta 9 and it put me even further than the Delta 8 did.
I go between the two of them.
Yeah.
Because I told you.
I've heard that about you.
I took the,
I've heard that about you.
You know.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
The passion fruit
are
crazy strong.
Yeah.
And then I switched back over to the Delta 9.
I still find it funny.
I just ease right into it.
People, yeah, that's what she said. The DMs we get still, it's like one dude DM'd me and he was just like, for something that I ordered online that you delivered to my mailbox, this fucks me up. And it's like, I've tried to tell you. I have told you for 3 fucking years now, and people still don't listen. It's like, just give it a shot. Try the sample packs. And they try it. It's like, dude, how can this be legal? It's like, well, in 17 states, it's not. But, that's why we have Delta 9, which is, because if Delta 8 is illegal in your state, check out our Delta 9. It probably is legal in your state.
Yeah.
And Delta 9 will put you over the moon. So, but yeah, I love it.
The way our gummies are made, too, is...
They're infused,
yeah,
not sprayed.
it's not like any of the other gummies that are on the market right now, because they're made with a particular type of mold. That,
we pay for it, too.
Yeah, you pay for it.
But people, it's a great quality product. People trust in us. So, because there's a lot of people out there, they'll take a gummy that's just sprayed, and it's not guaranteed you're getting 5, 10, 25 milligrams. It's not guaranteed. With ours, it is. It's guaranteed you are getting 25 milligrams of Delta 8 or Delta 9.
On our Google reviews, one of our customers, I guess she couldn't get her order in time, so she had run out of her shell shock stuff, and then she went to the gas station. And she was like, "It's
not the same.
No, not even close."
That's like getting supplements from Walmart versus you going to an actual store where you have people that know what they're doing. They know the product. Like, again, we pay top dollar for our product. We won't hide that.
Oh yeah.
So, because some dude was in my comments like, I can get 1,000 milligrams of raw CBD for 450 or like for $10. I'm like, wait, raw what? What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking? It's like, if you can give me quality grade A, whatever raw CBD is, I guess, I don't know. Like, is he getting like, I didn't engage with it. It's just like, whatever, dude. Like, go fucking smoke your meth and shut up. So, but anywho, it was a good weekend. It was a good, like, yesterday or what did I do Saturday? I'm still in a fog. I
went to the wine festival.
Yes, we did go to the Tyler and the guys went there. They did an amazing job. It's at the Midlothian Wine Festival. I took the bike out on a cruise and cruised down there, checked it out. Really good turnout. Like, a lot of people there. Live music, food, wine, beer, all kinds of good stuff. Shell Shock had a booth there. We did pretty good. A lot of foot traffic. And then a lot of reoccurring customers, a lot of return customers. We're asking for shirts, too. It was like, nobody really buys shirts from us. It's just weird. But they love that green one that we have. So it's like, maybe we need to bring it back. I don't know.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. So, wow, bringing it back here. See, yeah. Oh, Harry Potter. Wow. You see that? It's that TikTok going around of that dude impersonating Owen Wilson being Voldemort. Wow, Harry Potter. Look at you. You're coming back here, eh?
I haven't seen it. Big Owen Wilson fan, though.
It's kind of weird. Not going to lie. A little cringe. But, all right. All right. Good weekend. Good way to start the week. So, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of stuff to cover here. Now, for those that don't know, they had the correspondence dinner at the White House, which, for the greatest group of people that believes that COVID is still real, they gathered en masse, maskless, but Biden even talked about how it's because they're all vaccinated and boosted. And here's where it got him. Biden did get him on this one. He said, including the Fox reporters in the audience. It's like, well, I mean, it's their right to choose. I agree with that. It's like, if they want to get it, it's like, that's where like the left is taking this, saying that if you get the vaccination, then you must automatically believe in our side. It's like, no. Some people just believe in the freedom of choice. Some people, I mean, there's been a lot of people that have DM'd me saying, hey, I got my vaccine, but I don't agree with forcing it on other people. Yeah. So it's like Biden's trying to chalk himself up a win on that one. It's like, okay, you got them there. I get that. But did you force them? Because if it was free to choose, then you just kind of shot yourself in the foot.
I know a lot of companies, too, mandated it.
I think Fox did as well.
Where you had to get the vaccine or else. I mean, because I've heard of a lot of companies, bigger Fortune 500 companies that have told their employees, if you don't get the vaccine, then we're going to have to let you go.
Well, now the lawsuits are coming, thankfully, because people are going to actually start.
You know, that was my question. Is if you make people go out and get this vaccine and then you're having some adverse effects from it, provable?
You can't sue the Pfizer. You can't sue Jump, but I wonder if you could sue the company.
I mean, if they're making you go out and do this shit, then you'd think they'd have some monicum of responsibility.
That's funny. You're funny. You're a funny guy.
Thank you.
You're funny. But Biden roasts Trump, GOP, and himself at press dinner. The White House, here's the crazy thing. I watched some clips of this. He was actually there mentally. Like, you could tell. No, like, this is the crazy part. Like, when he's briefing America on his blunders and fuck-ups, he's like, hey, I'm kind of orange and the sky's tutti-frutti, man, with sprinkles on the popsicle. You know, the thing, man.
He's finally
Smells
making
like
sense.
kids. And then he does this roast, and he's just, like, nailing it. His speech is just flowing. I'm kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the hell is going? It's because he feels comfortable, I would imagine.
I think they juiced him with something.
They juiced him with something.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. But the White House Press Corps annual gala returns Saturday night, along with the roasting of Washington, the journalists who cover it, and the man at the helm, President Joe Biden. The White House Correspondents Association dinner, sidelined by the pandemic in 2020 and 2021, featured Biden as the first president in 6 years to accept an invitation. Donald Trump shunned the event while in office. Well, I wonder why. Like, the press was his enemy.
Yeah.
Like, that's not saying much. And the press loves them some Biden. They protect this guy left and right.
Oh yeah.
They try and suppress all stories related to the laptop. That's why the Biden administration is going to be going after Elon Musk for Twitter. Guaranteed. And we're going to talk about the board of the Ministry of Truth. This woman, oh my God. This woman gives me some very creepy vibes. She's like, what's her name? Like, I forget her name. Hold on. I got it on my Instagram. When you listen to this woman, like, listen to this real quick. I think we played this before. Did we play this before in the last podcast?
It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream.
That's her. That's her. She's like some Mary Poppins that shared a crack pipe with Hunter Biden. She looks unhinged. She's got those crazy eyes. And then when you look at her profile picture, like, Nina Jankowicz. She is now head of the board of misinformation. Ministry of Truth, to combat misinformation on the internet. Why didn't you just resurrect Joseph Goebbels? Why didn't we just, at least we knew where they stood. You know, white supremacy, one solution, final solution, world domination. I get it. At least you know where these turds, it's like they're Nazi light. It's like, come on. You're like the great value version of Nazism. Like, at least come full circle.
I don't know. I wouldn't call them Nazi line. I would just call them regular Nazis.
I mean, they're trying to hide it.
Are they trying to hide it?
We know what you believe in the White House, yeah.
They try to hide it by calling everybody else
speech?
Nazis. Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
That's what they do. It's so crazy to say those words, Ministry of Truth.
It's bullshit.
Like, isn't that the exact same thing that Germany had?
Exactly. Germany, oh my, every dictatorship has that. Saddam had it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Basically, it's just a matter of suppressing
Ministry
anyone.
of Truth. Like, who thinks that's a good idea?
You know who thinks that's a good idea. Yeah. That's so good. You have something to say to us that is not true? I don't doubt it. And the fact is, they know this is unconstitutional, yet they are trying it anyway. They're going to try and move forward. And then DeSantis is already fighting back. DeSantis is already on top of it, saying, we're going to fight this. Not going to happen. It's like, why is it Greg Abbott doing what DeSantis is like? Greg Abbott needs to step the fuck up, no pun intended, and do what DeSantis is doing. Like, why not? DeSantis is crushing it. He's like, yeah, we're not going to stand for this.
I don't know. Abbott seems to have border issues he's got to deal with constantly.
Well, another how many millions in border funding? It's, yeah.
Billions.
He wrote, was it billions or did he do like another 500 million?
I want to say it's in the
operation?
billions.
Is it billions? No. I know where a good chunk of that money came from. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome, America.
Yeah. I cannot believe we live in a time right now where America, our government, has taken upon itself to create a ministry of truth. And you cannot for a second tell me that any of you trust this organization. Like, does any Democrat out there, like, these people are so brainwashed. They are so just in their echo chamber that they are willing to believe that Biden has their best interests at heart. They're so willing to just fall lockstep into this idea that the left they're there to look out for you and they have your best interests at heart. I cannot, and this is why I feel like if Americans want to give up their freedom, they should be able to sign it away and then they can go be deported somewhere else. Like, I don't want to share a country with these people. If you, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why live in America if you're against freedom?
It seems like we just don't have a lot in common.
No, we don't.
Anymore.
We have nothing
like,
in common.
If anything, we can always fall back on, okay, everybody enjoys freedom.
Yeah. Some don't.
freedom of thought, freedom of speech. That was the one thing that we could all agree on. But
well, this woman, this whatever Janowski, she was actually came out and she was criticizing the Hunter Biden laptop. I looked in her Twitter threads. She's criticized a lot of things that have come in to be proven true. So
everybody
it's
has.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so how are you going to sit there and, prop yourself up as mein Führer of Ministry of Truths?
Like, was she?
And you've constantly got a habitual pattern of getting it wrong. And it's like, I understand that opinions can change. We can change our mind about stuff. But if you're going to politically prophesy about a story that's breaking that the FBI has helped cover up, then it comes to pass that it's actually true. Maybe you shouldn't be in charge of this. But honestly, this feels like this is kind of a puppet position because at the root of it, it's still going to be the FBI blundering shit. All investigations from the government are going to be blundered. Evidence will go missing. It's just all kinds of stuff. I don't know.
I just don't know that much about this lady other than these videos she's posted on her own social media where
She's
it
weird.
certainly seems that she's
weird.
She might have a little bit of a bias.
I think she's into anime porn. She seems the type.
Probably.
Like wants to be a waifu and shit like that. I think she is. Tentacles and everything. Yeah. I could see it. I could definitely see it.
Weird.
She's got those crazy eyes. I bet she fucks like a porn star, but she's gonna cut something off in the process. I could totally see it.
Think so?
I think
I don't
so.
know.
Dude, I'm telling you.
She looks like looks like an entitled lover to me.
You look at those eyes. You look at those eyes and you see like Pandora's box full of insanity and psychopathic, dildos and shit. I don't know.
She might like she's just sitting there. You're doing it wrong.
You're doing it
wrong. Nope, not there.
Wrong
not
hole.
There. Wrong.
Wrong hole.
Like,
she's a
God,
singer.
I gotta
apparently.
get out of here.
She's a performer or something like that. So I could see her like doing.
Apparently,
yeah,
she's a performer.
dude. We live in a fucking joke of a country right now. Oh my god. You got like that super gay White House intern that with the curls and the nails and like it's like who thought this up? Who thought these nut jobs up? Like I'm sorry. I didn't realize that we are pandering to the moral outcasts of our society. And I'm not against it, don't get me wrong, but it's like if you're the White House, at least have some professional decorum about yourself. Not having some fucking nut job TikToker that's super fucking flamboyantly gay to the point where he tries to play a stereotype. Because gay people I know don't act like that. That's you acting like a fucking weirdo. Hey, God, blah, blah. What are you doing? Like, even gay guys like, bro, that's gay. That's gay as fuck. Like, what are you doing? But this is what they do. So they bring in this nut job, and now we have this girl. And you know who this girl reminds me of? I posted about it on Instagram. Do you remember, I think it was like a year or two ago, where Twitch wanted to set up a safety moderation board comprised of various different streamers in the community. And one of these streamers was a deer girl. Oh, what was her name? Oh my God. She was literally, she dresses up as a deer and she has an OnlyFans. Or no. You can donate to her. Because remember all the articles coming out about this whack job. And you can donate to her, and if you donate like 100 bits, which equates to like $1, because 1 bit is 1 cent on Twitch, she'll get like scritches, and then she'll like scritches like somebody will scratch her head, and then she'll sit there and like moan like a deer. Dude, I'm telling you, this is real. What was her name? I know my Twitch chat knows this. My Lost Savages know this. What was her name?
You make money doing anything.
And it was a dude. It was a trans woman. It was a dude. And then he gets up there and he's flaunting. This dude even talked about how voice chat was an unfair advantage to white people. Because she said when somebody has the linguistic profile of somebody that's black, they get treated second class. Like, wait, do you mean to tell me that black people sound a certain way?
Well, what the hell
That's
is that
racist.
supposed to mean?
Yeah, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Jeez.
Wow.
Racist much?
I know. And so it's just kind of like, yeah. But then I think she kind of faded away, or he faded away because nobody took him seriously. He was getting a lot of pushback because he was abusing his power or threatening to abuse his power. So I think Twitch just kind of let that board just kind of fade away.
Ferociously Staff?
Ferociously Staff, that could be it, yeah.
That was I Am Phoenix.
Something like that. I don't remember. But whoever it was, fucking whack job. And yeah, that's what we have now with this Jen, what's her face? That's what it feels like.
Nina,
yeah. It feels like we have just a complete whack job at the helm. Like our
all
ship,
of them, man.
Biden is like steering this American ship into just straight iceberg after iceberg after iceberg.
Did you listen to anything that douchebag Mayorkas was saying?
No, I can't.
It's so ridiculous.
They are blatantly lying to the people.
Blatantly lying.
And people eat this shit up. They eat this shit up. They believe it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey guys, our economy is doing great. It's like your first day in office, you shit can 10,000 motherfuckers. What are you talking about?
I don't know that people are on board with it.
Well, a new poll suggests, this is bad. Poll, Joe Biden's approval rating underwater, 68% disapprove of handling of inflation. 68%? What do you mean 68%? What do you mean six? Like, who's the remaining percentile that thinks we're doing good? Like, I'm sorry. Where are you getting this from?
He's doing okay. I'm going to vote for him again.
Hey, I don't mind paying $5 a gallon unless we don't have any more meat tweets. Fuck that orange hair cocksucker. I don't mind paying my fair share. Fuck those people out on the streets and selling houses in foreclosures. I don't give a fuck. No more meat tweets 2024. I can't even. On a scale of 1 to even, I fucking can't even.
It's terrible.
We live in a society of retards is what it is. America has got to be one of the stupidest countries. I don't mean like as our administration. Well, I do mean that. I mean collectively as a society. We are some of the most uneducated people out there if you look at our school system. Like, again, I've talked about this over in Greece. By the time they hit 3rd grade, they're already learning their 3rd language. I can't even figure out how to say, do you want to hook up in Spanish when I'm at the bar? Like, I still need to get better at that.
Yeah, that's what you need to work on.
Yo quiero la pussy? I don't know. I don't know. It's the female version. I know la, and then L is the masculine version. So,
okay.
Yo quiero la booty? No?
Gato? No? I don't know.
I got nothing. That's where we're at. 68%. President Joe Biden's approval is underwater as the majority of Americans disapprove of his handling of inflation. An ABC News Washington Post survey released this week found Biden's approval rating is in the double-digit negatives as a majority, 52% disapprove compared to 42% who approve. He has been unable to recover the souring ratings throughout his presidency as Americans continue to face a variety of issues, from mass illegal immigration to high gas prices to rampant inflation. Bill Maher even called out Biden. You know when you've got ultra-leftist himself. And Bill does come center sometimes. But even Bill is like, the Biden administration fails to understand that illegal immigration is a big deal in this country now. It is a massive deal. And he's ignoring it. Like, if you look at this administration, look how much focus they put, look how much attention they put on the southern border. Not a lot.
It's
not a lot.
The border has been an issue for 30 years.
Trump really made it an issue. Like, he really brought it to light.
We had Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama.
I'm noticing a trend.
Yeah, they all talked about the border wall. I'm going to finish the border wall.
Yep.
We're going to get it done. We're going to move the embassy to Jerusalem.
Well, Trump actually did that. So,
he did all that stuff.
And he at least did start the border wall. I'll give him that.
I mean,
even though how he secured the funding,
tooth and nail on that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Congress did try to freaking, Imagine if Trump runs red again in 2024 and he's got, it's a predominantly red Congress and executive branch and SCOTUS. This is a distinct possibility. Like, this is a realistic possibility. This could very well, and the chances of it are pretty high.
Yeah.
If come midterms, we lock in this red wave like everyone's expecting, and Trump runs again in 2024 and he wins, Republicans, it's going to be massive pressure on them. Like, because at that point, the voter base is going to know, now you have the power to push this stuff through. You'd better be getting it done and making it happen and securing this country.
Yeah, I can't imagine running as a Democrat at this point.
Dude, they're getting slammed.
You only have Sinema and Manchin as the two people who have really gone against the grain with everything that the party has put forward.
Well, apparently Biden was acknowledging that in his little correspondence dinner roasting, talking about like how he had Democrats voting against him. It's like, yeah, because you're a shit president.
That's how terrible you are.
That's how bad you are, that your own side is like, no, we're not doing this. It's insane.
At least they have just like a little bit of a conscience to where they were like, you know what? This will definitely push America over the edge if we push through this $17 trillion porculus bill.
Jesus. Good grief.
The way they spend our money is just so ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, they don't care. But everybody wants to go after Elon for how he spends his 46 billion. But they don't say a damn thing about what the government's spending it on. Like, you're okay with another, what did Biden wanted, 33 billion
I'm
for
guessing
Ukraine?
the U.S. government, their involvement in Elon Musk becoming a billionaire is zero.
Yeah.
Like they have nothing to do with his success. So people
100%.
actually be like, if he just spent that money on,
But he's had everything to do with their success
Yeah.
fiscally because he's
Oh.
paid so much in taxes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm wondering what chunk of the 30 billion is being sent to Ukraine comes from Elon. Like, I'm wondering. It's probably a good chunk of it.
yeah, he could fund a war.
And he gave him Starlink for free. It's like, so wait, let me get this straight. I'm paying for this war, and then you want my internet for free? If I was him, I would have brokered a deal with the government. It's like, I'll give him internet for free, but you're going to cut out my taxes. I was like, if I'm going to hook them up with this, I want my taxes slashed massively. Oh, and now, love this, Texas. I forget who it is. I don't know if it's Abbott. I forget who it is. Or no, it was a rancher in Texas. Is essentially telling Elon Musk, if you move Twitter headquarters to Texas, we will give you something like 100 acres, all that, free. It's yours.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
Bro, Tesla's come to Texas. Let Twitter HQ come to Texas.
Yep.
And I know some people are very leery about Elon Musk. I still am too. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of misinformation out there. But I'm judging this man based upon his actions. And
Luckily,
so far,
we have a Ministry of Truth
yes,
coming up.
hopefully the Ministry of Truth can just cut through the bullshit and determine which is fact and which is false. Hopefully they can. I mean, why else would they be there? It's certainly not to censor and, sensationalize government-fed propaganda. Never would they do that. Of course not.
No,
Hunter Biden's laptop.
Yeah, I
Russian
agree with,
collusion.
some of his statements talking about, he's a leftist.
Who, Elon?
Yeah.
He was. He came out, he posted that tweet where he said he used to be on the left. But then as the left went more progressively left, he went more center and now leans more right. It's like, I see Elon being that way.
I don't even see that. Like, the policies don't even shift that much. Just the people who are
It's
adding
the culture.
like these extreme views.
Yeah.
Like, who cares about gay marriage at this point?
A lot of people still do. I think people like Mark Dice, the YouTuber and stuff like that, he's still a staunch, diehard evangelical Republican.
I mean, you could be against it personally,
Yeah.
but as far as the government being involved in anybody's life about what they do on their
agree.
own, it shouldn't be
I agree.
their business. Shouldn't be anybody's business.
I agree.
And I feel like most people are at that point right now where they're
Yeah.
like, okay, I may not, it's not my lifestyle,
Right.
but it's not my life to live either.
I don't agree with two dudes getting married. It just means I'm not going to go out and marry a dude. Do
Yeah.
what you want, live your life. I just don't want to pay for it, which we are, which I'm kind of pissed about, but yeah. On inflation, specifically, Biden's approval is even worse with a net rating of negative 40% according to the survey. 68% disapprove of his handling of inflation compared to 28% who approve. This just in, also 28% of America is classified as retarded. Notably, inflation remains a top issue among Americans as 50% said they are concerned about it and another 44% said they are upset. This does not bode well for Democrats, as the survey also found that Republicans have an advantage over Democrats on handling inflation, 50% to Democrats, 31%. According to the survey, Biden's ratings failed to offer Democrats any more encouragement heading into midterms. While Biden's standing just ahead of the November election remains to be seen, it's currently similar to Trump's going into his first midterm. 40%, his party lost 40 seats. It's worse than Barack Obama's approval in October of 2010, which 50% loss of 63 seats. Bill Clinton's in 94, 48% loss of 54 seats. And Ronald Reagan's in 1982, a 49% loss of 26 seats. The exception is Jimmy Carter, who lost fewer seats, but still 15 in his first midterm with 49% approval. He ain't doing good, but we're going to see come midterms where he stands. Dude, the way it's looking, I'm telling you, he's going to set some records for losses. He already is. I mean, he's getting slapped down left and right for every one of these bullshit laws he tries to enforce, like the mask mandate, stuff like that. They keep getting knocked down. It's funny. SCOTUS unanimously rules Boston violated group's rights by refusing to fly Christian flag. SCOTUS said Boston violated the camp's free speech rights. The Supreme Court ruled unanimously that a program, okay, so keyword unanimously. Okay? If the Supreme Court is ruling, which is comprised of left and right, extreme left and right, by the way. I shouldn't say extreme. Maybe that's too much. Just left and right. Well, that Kenesha, she's a fucking idiot. She's a moron.
The newest one, Jackson.
Yeah, she's a fucking, she's extreme left. She has to be.
Yeah,
So let pedophiles go. Like,
pretty lenient on the pedophiles.
yeah, she's a little pedo lover.
You hear that one thing that she said? It was was like an 18-year-old who had
yeah.
been molesting like an 8-year-old.
His peers.
His peers.
Yeah, that was the case that was blowing up.
Like
18-year-old has peers with
What?
8, 9-year-olds. Are you serious? Because she also talked about how he didn't have that much child pornography.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't dictate why he goes to prison for 50 years. Like, I don't give a shit if he's got one picture or 20,000.
Yeah.
You should be executed.
One is too many.
One is too many. I'm just at a loss with that.
I don't understand. I do
I don't get it.
understand because
Yeah,
those
it's
guys
leftists.
are like most Democrats. I think are just like perverts.
I think so too. And that aspect, like when you sit there,
Yeah.
if you can, here's the thing. Like the thing that has aggravated me in the past is when people will take a movement, hijack it, and then apply it to like pedophilia. Wasn't so long ago with the whole Epstein thing emergence that everybody was being called pedophile in Hollywood. It's like, okay, wait a minute. Now we're losing the authenticity and the meaning behind this word. You can't just call every Hollywood A-lister a pedophile. You have to have, like, they were going after Tom Hanks. It's like, okay, well, if you can prove this, then prove it, and I will believe you. But this is when the QAnon shit was going on, and like they were like, it was just all kinds of crazy shit. And so people were like, well, he was on the flight logs. Like, that doesn't make him a pedophile. It means he went to the island. Now, do I think they probably did fucked up things on there? Probably, but innocent until proven guilty. Or do we just say that only counts when it's towards people
It doesn't
we
look
like?
good. I can tell you
Oh,
that
no,
much.
absolutely. But Trump was on, and because people talked about like Trump only used it from this was like actually it came out later. Trump had used the flight a few times. Nobody said shit
It
then.
doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look
That's
good.
not the flight you want to be on.
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, you better have a great explanation to why you were on Pedophile Island.
But that's why I'm saying, like, in
It was-
today's day and age.
They called it Pedophile Island before he was even convicted.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just the moniker it got after the trial.
Oh no.
Really?
It was way before. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew about. Even Trump himself was like, "Oh yeah, Jeffrey Epstein. He likes him young."
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Trump did know. You're right. I think Trump did know. He said he likes him
I
young.
mean, it was almost like the Kevin Spacey, like him and being handsy and all that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like Family Guy did a little episode on it where they made a joke about him.
I do remember that. And all the
So it's-
diehard MAGA cultists were like, crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets like, well, I think Trump knew. I think Trump knew. But that's why I'm saying, like, calling someone a pedophile, it's like you need to have proof.
Yeah.
But when you have Kenesha, when she does this, it's like, yeah, I think you're a pedophile supporter. 100%. 18 years old, thousands of pictures, and you say that person is with their peers, and like having a couple thousand pictures shouldn't, warrant you going to jail for it. Are you kidding me? All you're doing is enabling this type of behavior by being lenient on it.
Oh yeah.
And that's why these liberal cities are so lenient on crime. That's why you have so much fucking crime. Like in New York, I think we talked about it the other episode, Eric Adams, since he's taken charge, like a 48% spike increase in crime. Like, holy shit. That's a lot.
What was his job before this?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
He was
a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he was a good cop. Yeah. Because he talked about beating white people's asses. Man, I whooped those C words asses. I'm sure you did. You look like a bitch, to tell you the truth. You probably hid behind that badge.
You'd think somebody who was a police officer would be doing a better job, right?
Shit.
On crime.
Well, you got to remember, that's when they take off the uniform and they become a politician. That's who they are.
Just a political pawn.
No, pretty much. That's how they get into those positions of authority. They kiss the right ass. Because I guarantee, like, after
Start
this, he's probably going to
cashing
make a
checks.
political run.
Yeah.
If he can pull New York out of that, which I don't think he can.
No.
It's like, no, I don't think he can, dude. How they even elected this moron, I have no idea.
It's amazing.
It is. The Supreme Court ruled unanimously that a program of the city of Boston that allows outside groups to fly flags at City Hall must permit the flying of a flag with a cross that it can't refer to as a Christian flag. The request before the court was whether flying the flag as a part of a government program was considered government speech if the flag belonged to a private organization, in this case, Camp Constitution. The Supreme Court ruled that it is not. I am betting you, I will pull out my left nut and I will saw this thing off with a rusty spoon. I am betting you they probably flew the LGBT flag. I'd be willing to bet they probably did.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys fly this? Oh, of course. Yes, we support the gays. White Christians, get out of here, bigots. Absolutely not. We're not tolerant of you because you're intolerant of other people, but we're so tolerant by intolerating the intolerant, which makes us also intolerant. Shut up and fly the gay flag. Racists. Racists. I mean, am I wrong?
Sounds right to me, buddy.
He sounds right to me, yeah. Guaranteed they probably flew the gay flag. Oh my gosh. We conclude that, on balance, Boston did not make the raising and flying of private groups' flags a form of government speech, Justice Stephen Breyer wrote in the court's opinion, stating that as a result, the city improperly violated Camp Constitution's free speech rights. Boston argued that flying the flag was government speech because it was the city's flagpole. Indeed, the pole is normally used to fly the flag of Boston when it is not used for this program. During oral arguments, the city's attorney, Douglas Harry Hallward Dreimer, noted that the city's website says, "We commemorate flags of many countries, and our goal is to foster diversity," which would indicate that it is the city's decision to fly the flags in order to promote its own message. Or you could do this. Smarter way to go about it. Don't fly any fucking flags. Then you don't have to worry about it. How about you fly the state flag and the country's flag, and you leave it at that? Why not just do that? Why do we have to open the floodgates to every fucking little snowflake, every nationalist snowflake out there? Well, I want this flag. Like, nobody fucking cares about your flag.
Always got to add on extras.
Look, if you want to fly the Mexican flag, be my guest, but fly back in Mexico. You're living in America now. Fly the American flag. Now, I'm not against repping your home country. I get that. But you came here for a reason. You are here for a reason, so why not embrace the American culture, which is embracing international culture to an extent, but it's under the banner of the American flag, which represents the symbolism of freedom. I don't want your Mexican flag flying here. I don't want your freaking your Iraqi. I don't fucking care. If you want that flag, go back to where you came from. That's not me saying I don't like immigrants. It's not me saying, but I'm saying if you want to be so proud of your nationality, then go be proud at home. Or you be proud of the American nationality that you are now under. The land of the free, that you can, well, free, in quotations, that you came to. You left that other country for a reason, baby. You came to this one. Embrace the red, white, and blue. Yes. Yes, the 50 stars, let them surround you with their love. It's just my opinion. I don't get offended, though, when I see somebody flying a foreign flag. It doesn't bother me. But it's like, if it's a government building, then no. It should be one flag, the American flag. That's it. Or the state flag. Outside of that, go fuck yourself. Netflix is back in the news again. Woke Netflix is worst performing stock in S&P 500. Dude, they are tanking. They are tanking. If you look at these charts, of the 500 stocks in the S&P 500, woke Netflix is performing the worst, according to the far left New York Times. Netflix. Oh, and I guess the New York Times just did a piece on Tucker Carlson calling me a white nationalist, promoting like white nationalist fear. And he did a photo op holding the newspaper and then laughing at it. It's like, there was a time, ladies and gentlemen, this is not that long ago. You know, I'm old enough to remember, and I'm only 37. There was a time that if a newspaper of that magnitude ran a hit piece against you, your career was over.
That was it.
Not anymore. It's like something to be proud of. If the New York Times is bashing you, it's like you've made it. You're on their radar. You know they're watching. Now, Tucker Carlson says some things I don't agree with, and that's fine. We're all going to disagree on something every so often. But the guy is most certainly not a white nationalist. But that's what the New York Times, he should sue them.
I would.
Sue the shit out of these people. What the fuck? Because essentially now, the New York Times is an opinion piece. So they're no longer running actual facts. They're just running hit piece opinions. That's all they're doing. There's no more news. It's over. It's just Don Lemon's and Sean Hannity's vocalizing it. Like, where's the actual news? Where's the facts? That's what we want. We want the facts. New York Times they're turning into Fox News and CNN. I mean, they already are, but you get where I'm going.
Yeah, I think the better question is, how long have they been doing this?
Oh, God, long time.
You know, they've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, but it's gotten worse, way worse.
It's just, now everybody's kind of wise to what they're doing.
Yeah.
White national.
Well, now they are.
That's a pretty big
white national
slanderous statement.
Exactly. It's like, where's your proof in this?
I mean, just
like, where's your proof?
Most of these, I don't know, left-leaning mainstream media outlets, they do that shit all the time.
Yeah, they do.
They talk about
sometimes they go too far, like with Sandman and Rittenhouse,
White Lash, and like all this other. Like in 2016, after Trump won, who was it? I forget what network he's on. Maybe it's CNN. But he's like, "This is a white lash from America." Like it.
They want
anything more racist?
Yeah,
than
they want
what you just said.
It's just like Joy Reid. You have this black commentator up there making very clear black racist remarks towards white people, and nothing happens to her. It's okay to be a black racist in America now, but if you're a white person that says anything negatively towards black people, you're instantly a white nationalist. But Joy Reid and her ilk, the real racists here, they get away with whatever they want because by virtue of being black, no one's going to touch them. Because here's the thing. Say like MSNBC did get rid of Joy Reid. You know what the first thing she's going to do is?
File a lawsuit.
File a lawsuit for wrongful termination, discrimination, guaranteed. That's why she's still there. But at the same token, she's given them more than enough ammunition to be fired for racism, homophobia, all kinds of shit. Like when the website, she was bashing homosexuals, talking about, oh, I got hacked. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit, you got hacked.
Total liar.
They are some of the most racist people I have ever seen. And so by them displaying these high levels of racism, it's met and it's created within other people racism to combat that. And then they say, well, you're the racist. Like, no, you started it. That's the way it works. It's like if I punch you in the face enough and then you punch me back and then you hold your eye that I just smacked. Say, oh my God, you're so violent. It's like, what are you kidding me? It's like, you brought this on yourself. It's like the lady who broke the story of libs of TikTok. Whoever, she doxed the lady.
Yeah.
She actually, I read the article. She traced the Twitter handle back to how many times it was changed until it became libs of TikTok. She literally traced it back, and then eventually one thing led to it. You found out who this person was. This same woman, like Tim Cass was going after her. He took out an ad in a Times Square little electronic billboard calling out the WAPO. And so that woman responded to him on Twitter saying, you know, my family's receiving death threats, blah, 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 but I hope you're good that you can move on because some of us can't. And I'm sitting there like, fuck your family and fuck you. I hope they do get death threats. I hope they are pursued and harassed and bullied relentlessly because you caused the same thing towards the account holder of libs of TikTok. So why should anybody be crying tears of sorrow for you when you did the same thing? Like, fuck you and your family. I hope that woman from Libs of TikTok finds you and beats the fuck out of you. You deserve it.
Plus, that account only posts stuff that they create themselves.
Exactly. It's sitting there. They were sitting there trying to make it as if Libs of TikTok, if you don't follow this account, it's beautiful.
It's so funny.
All they do is just repost bullshit from TikTok and the internet.
Brilliant.
They don't create anything. They are literally just an account that mirrors leftist culture and society. And these writers like at WAPO are like, they're spreading bigotry. It's like, they're literally showing your people. These are your people. What are you talking about? How can you accuse them of bigotry and white nationalism? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you go look at the account, it's just like, they're resharing all liberal bullshit from liberal creators. And 9 times out of 10, it's some pink-haired fucking whack job looking, you know, masculine lesbian that's a teacher. In my school, my kids asked me about being a lesbian, so I felt the need to inform them what a strap-on dildo is. And by dyeing my hair, it shows that I have gender-fluid soul. What the fuck is wrong with you? Make bullying great again. Lord knows we need it.
Some people need to be bullied a little bit.
They do.
Makes you stronger.
It does. Antifa in Oregon doing their thing again. Cops up there, slow to respond. GOP rally. Antifa shows up, starts throwing little smoke bombs, whistle. Look, you know what I wish would happen? You know what I wish what Oregon would do? Stage a fake GOP rally and have a squad fully armed, hidden, ready to go. Fake this massive GOP, and then when Antifa shows up, go out there and shoot those motherfuckers down. Dress up just like them. Look just like Antifa and go out there, get close proximity and start gunning these motherfuckers down. They're doing it. Antifa's already assaulting peaceful protesters, rallies, and the cops do nothing.
Can't they form a militia?
They should. Go out there and fucking beat their asses. Take it to the streets. But do it tactically. I'm talking. Ooh, I can't even get into
imagine
depth.
if like a group, 5 times the size of theirs shows up and then just surrounds them
and beats the fuck out of them. I would pay to see that. If you put that on like pay-per-view, I would pay to see that.
I mean, seriously, just get enough people together, surround them, and then just run them off.
Run them over. I'm off. Yes. Sorry. Over. Off. Run them off.
I mean, they have to know that they can't keep doing this.
If the cops aren't doing anything to stop it, they're getting away with all this.
Yeah, these little pussies showing up in a big group to harass a bunch of people who are, just gathering to talk.
Yeah,
should be bullied a little bit.
I wouldn't say bullied. I'd say assaulted. Because they're assaulting other people. They should get it in return.
Yeah, I would chase them all the way home.
I would just, if
all
it was
the way
me,
back to
honestly,
their parents' basements.
if you're in Portland and you're listening to this for whatever reason,
I'm going to talk to your parents.
get a group together, dress all in black, but have distinguishing markings that you and your group only know what to look for. Recruit a lot of people, and then go out there and just kind of join their ranks as if you're in the march, and then when you give the signal, beat the fuck out of them. I'm talking about like Proud Boy style with fucking grabbing helmets off their heads and then beating them in the head with it. Frying pan to the face. Women, don't give a fuck. You're out there to fight like men. You're going to get treated like a man. You're getting punched right in the fucking face just like a man. That's how it should be.
So long, teeth.
Get back in the kitchen. Bam! No, not really. Well, I mean, really, yeah. Beat the fuck out because they would do the same to you. They would take a baseball bat to your face. So why are we holding back? What, because you have a vagina? No, ma'am. You want to step in the ring with the big guys, you're going to get hit like a big guy. Because I remember seeing videos of Antifa directing traffic in Portland, and the cops did nothing. Why are we paying it? Why is anyone paying their salary at this point? They're worthless. These cops should either walk off the job or say fuck you to the leadership and enforce the law.
Yep.
Those are worthless fucking cops. Like, you're foot soldiers. That's all you are. You little Gestapo foot soldiers. You're fucking worthless. You are a fucking disgrace to the badge. And the thing is, like, I don't know, like, does anybody have the balls to say this about the cops up there? Like, you're fucking pussies. You are pussies. Well, the police judge, but fuck the police chief. The police chief does not have the right to violate law. If it's a law, it is your moral responsibility to defend it and defend those that abide by the law. But you standing by, letting these peaceful protesters assault other actual, like, you're complicit. These cops are fucking worthless. Bunch of bitches behind a badge. And I'm not saying that for all cops.
Just those ones that stand by and just
let
these
innocent people get
free.
assaulted. Yeah. Makes no sense to me. But hey, whatever.
See, they were throwing bricks at cars.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Off of overpass.
Mm-hmm. That's assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
You could literally kill somebody like that.
You could kill somebody.
What are the cops like? Come on, man. Come on. The cops up there are fucking worthless. DC Elementary School gave 4-year-olds anti-racism fist book asking them to identify racist family members. It's not your fault for having white privilege, but it is your fault if you choose to ignore it. A presentation told kids pre-K through 3rd grade.
Come here, Cindy. Let me see.
Do you have any racists under the floorboards of your house? Anyone that voted Trump? Are they in the attic, Cindy? Tell us now if we give you this nice little lollipop.
Any red MAGA hats?
Oh my gosh. It's like a scene out of, Glorious Bastards, Inglourious Bastards. Was that the one?
I don't know.
Was that the Tarantino movie?
Maybe. Glorious Bastards.
I think it was, the one where the dude's sitting there at the table and they have I love Quentin Tarantino's movies. Like, he's got a very good way of just like.
Some of them are good.
Some of them are good. He's got that weird Seinfeld approach, but it's dark humored Seinfeld. Kind of like how the officer is like sitting there talking about the use of language and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what are the fucking even talking about? Oh, but I dig it though. I dig it. It's got a good little feel. I dig the vibe. He did a good job on those movies. But it's the same thing.
Pulp Fiction was probably
that was another good one.
Yeah.
But pre-K through 3rd graders, they are indoctrinating the youth. They are trying. Why do you think these teachers should be ripped out of these schools and fired on the spot and then charged? This is bullshit. All this is an attack on white heterosexual men and women. That's all this is. Look, I'm telling you white liberals, I'm telling you black liberals, you are going to push this race card to the point where you're going to have a fucking war on your hands. You keep trying to indoctrinate these children, these white mothers are going to come after you. You think you're fucking bad. You think you're bad, but you're not. I'm telling you. White women are more like slow burners. It takes a lot to get them riled, but once they're riled, it doesn't fucking matter who you are or what color you are. They will come after you. You fuck with the cub, Mama Lion, she ain't playing around. All this bullshit is right here, it's more indoctrination. It's more black supremacy indoctrination at the hands of white liberal saviors. This is bullshit. This is insane. Because it's the same as the extremist hunt in the army. We're going after extremists. These people in these schools, we're going after racists. No, you're going after Republicans is what you're going after. White Republicans.
Yeah.
They disagree with your transgender idea, all this stuff. If they disagree with you, the Ministry of Truth now labels us as extreme. What have we been called? We've been called extremists. I've been called a terrorist.
Deplorable.
Deplorables. What else? Like they've called us every name, fascists,
Nazi.
the very same thing they have called us are the very same tendencies they are embracing and personifying.
Yeah.
And executing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, can you imagine if there was anything in a school out there, pre-K through third grade, it's not your fault for having black privilege, but it's your fault for ignoring it. Are any of your family members black supremacists? Why isn't that being pushed out there? Because it's not the cool trending thing. And if it is, well, then black people by and large, because, oh, that's racism. How is that racism? Isn't racism across the board? But it's leaning one direction consistently from the left, and that's against white people. Therefore, it's not about equality. It's about black privilege. It's about black superiority is all it's about. That's at the core of this.
See, I don't know. I think it's more how the Democrats can stay in power and what tools they can use to.
I agree, but that's why they're using this.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they're using
So they're
this,
saying,
100%,
okay, let's call all Republicans or conservative or anybody that doesn't agree with us. You're a racist, you're a white supremacist, and then we're going to go talk to their kids.
Dude, that is the most common thing that I have heard, especially on the dating apps. I'm not sure, but dude, on these dating apps, it's the same fucking thing. You can tell when the political alignment says liberal, and then you see BLM, feminism, there was a hot girl last night. I was like, she was beautiful. I was like, but in her profile, she was like BLM, smashing the patriarchy, feminist. And I was like, you're lucky I'm a good guy.
Sounds like
You're lucky I'm a good guy because I would swipe right on you, wine and dine, treat you like a queen, fuck the hell out of you, and then throw you away.
You're gonna make some
Smash this
woman
patriarchy, bitch.
You can make some woman a great husband.
I would never do that. But I should use my looks for good. To like make them even angrier.
Make him even angrier.
To smash the feminist patriarch, smash the, I don't know what you would call it.
Maybe some of these women just need a
They need a good dick is what they need.
A good dick.
You need to get
good
fucked.
dickin'.
Like you need to be fucked. That's all. You got this look on your face like you ain't been fucked in a month, man. Your mind is polluted. You're fucking polluted, little cockroach. You'll be getting that liberal dick, making you cry. I see it in your eyes, man. It's all in the eyes, chica. It's all in the fucking eyes, man. I'm telling you. Your fucking lesbian girlfriend fucks you better than the lesbian or the fucking liberal dudes, man. I'm telling you, I see it.
I'm sure that's probably.
Who the fuck cries after sex, man? Who the fuck does that? Fuck you, Chico. Part of me is kind of like I should use my powers for good, but I kind of want to be bad a little bit. And yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I'm with you, girl. Fuck the patriarchy. Fuck white supremacy. Then fuck Donald Trump. Hey, we should probably have sex to celebrate us coming together to do that.
You want to get a salad?
How awesome would that? That'd be funny as hell. We should fuck for peace.
Let's go eat some dinner with our fingers.
Oh my God. And then I'm just gonna like totally ghost her. Like, smash this payo. I smash that ass. Deuces. By the way, I voted Trump. Oh, that would be the epitome of like ultimate fuck revenge.
Yeah, get up and put your MAGA hat on.
No. Right as you're busting, like, Trump 2024. Oh. And can you imagine the look on her face? Can you imagine the look on her face?
I think there'd probably be some rape accusations.
Oh,
following.
Absolutely. But that's why you have to have them sign a consent form prior. It's like, look, I respect you so much. I respect that. Could we just please sign this to say that you gave me consent because I respect you as a woman. And I just want it here just to show, because I want to frame it and show just how beautiful this, when done the right way, can be. Just sign this. And then when she signs, like, all right, bitch, game the fuck on. Game the fuck on. Right as you're busted. Oh, make America great again. Oh.
I gotta get out of here.
Those are about 1 million little Republican swimmers on your chest right there. Feel free to clean them off or not. I really don't fucking care.
I got a Trump rally to go to.
I got a Trump rally. And then after that, we'll be burning some crosses with our white hoods and shit.
You see my Klan hood?
That's not true. That's a total joke. But they'd believe it. They would believe it.
That's probably what the lawsuit would say.
Oh my God. I would be like a Dave Portnoy and like publicize the shit out of it and make fun of every single motherfucker in that courtroom. But yeah, Your Honor, after that I did splooge on her tits and scream, "Make America Great Again." I did. That was me.
She asked me for it though.
She did, and then she wanted me to put it in her butt, and that's when it really got awkward. Because I was as I was finishing, Your Honor, in her butt, I said, "Build the wall," and she said, "What?" And I said, "You heard me, bitch."
I said, "Where did those balls come from?"
I've never seen a woman with a clit that grew 5 inches. That's incredible. Like, what are those testicles? Like, oh, okay, they're just really weird shaped labia lips, I guess. Wait a minute, you're a dude. I'm a liberal. It's okay.
Same thing.
Same thing. What is wrong with us?
It's all over the place. Swerving all over the place.
I know. Like, oh my, but I would love to do that. I shouldn't. I want to, but it's like, is it worth the effort? No, it's not.
It's just fun to talk
I'm still hunting for my unicorn, but oh man. Just like in the process of finding said unicorn, just have a little revenge sex. Like, I'm doing this for you, Trump. Doing it for you, big man.
MAGA country.
MAGA country. And then he splooged on my face and said, "This is MAGA country." And the comments, dude, it's like, yeah, at the courtroom, the judge is giving you like fist bumps and shit. It's like, that's my man. My man.
He gets it.
Fuck them feminists. That's what I'm talking about. Our job at the All American Savage Show podcast is to fuck these feminists back into being actual women. Smash the patriarchy like you smashed that ass. So I'm about to, baby.
I'm going to start a nonprofit.
Oh my God. What are we going to call it? Juicy Justice.
Juicy Justice.
Instead of Justice Fish, getting Juicy Justice.
Juicy Justice.
MAGA Juicy Justice. Oh my God. It's so great. Have like a picture of Elon Musk on one wall, and oh my God, the memes that have been coming from Elon and AOC. Bro, like, did you see this? Have you seen this?
I'm like, I almost kind of wanted him to run for president after he's like, "Stop hitting on me. I'm shy."
Yes. So AOC goes on this tangent. For those that don't know, this is real. Like, this is real. This is not made up. AOC tweets this out and says, "Tired of having to collectively stress about what explosion of hate crimes is happening because some billionaire with an ego problem unilaterally controls a massive communication platform and skews it because Tucker Carlson or Peter Thiel took him to dinner and made him feel special." Well, naturally, what's currently in the news? Elon Musk and Twitter. Elon responds to AOC and says, "Stop hitting on me. I'm really shy," with a smiley face emoji. This dude is the king of trolls. Now, she deleted a tweet in response to that where she said, "I was talking about Facebook, but okay." She wasn't talking about Facebook. She was talking about him. Otherwise, why'd you delete the tweet? Elon, because this is from the statement that she'd made about how she said Republicans just want to date me.
I know.
And I went in there because I thought I was going to be cute in the comments to put that in response. Everybody and their mom would put it there. I was like, oh, well, I'll just put it. I guess I'll put it anyway. Like, you're just mad that Elon doesn't want to date you. I thought that was well done on his part. He is trolling the shit out of it. And it's his platform. He's the king of the playground. You can't touch him, AOC. You can't fucking touch him. But it is concerning, though.
Account?
Do what?
What if he suspended her account?
Oh, that'd be so great.
For hitting on him.
Oh, my God. That'd be great.
Go get to suspend you for sexual harassment.
Mr. MyPillow CEO, he had his account suspended, apparently.
Really?
He had 30-something thousand followers. He just launched another account, and apparently was suspended again.
I'll tell you what, that guy makes a great robe.
Oh, he does? They make robes?
I have a MyPillow robe. I think it's really nice.
Oh, I got to look this up.
To be honest.
You serious?
Yeah, I swear.
Okay, MyPillow?
I've got one of his pillows, and I got one of his robes.
I did not know he made robes. Let's check out the MyPillows.
Very comfortable.
What's the MyPillow website?
That was just mypillow.com.
I checked it. I don't think it's it.
Are you sure?
If this is it, this is a very poorly done website. That can't be it. MyPillow.com? That can't be it.
Yeah, it's mypillow.com. It's got a big picture of Mike Lindell on the front of it.
MyPillow. I just typed it in.
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Well, I can't do anything on my phone. Let me type in Google MyPillow.
Yeah, mypillow. Are you spelling pillow right?
P-I... Oh, it's yourpillow. Oh, wait,
no, it's mypillow.com.
Mypillow.com. Okay, I must have misspelled it. Oh, either way. Pillowbiter.com.
Pillowbiter. It's a different site.
Much different site. That's where we can post like the MAGA sex, revenge sex that we're gonna do. We'll make it on OnlyFans.
There you go.
My pillow, bedding matches, my slippers, clothing, bath, 6-piece sets, bathrobes. Hello. Ooh. As low as $139. These actually look real. So you said they're actually really good?
I love
They're
it, man.
cotton?
Yeah.
Women's slip-on slippers, men's moccasins.
And they're not he's not a sponsor or anything. He's not. I enjoyed his products.
I gotta
I
check
do like
this out.
his pillows are good.
These bathrobes look comfy as fuck.
They are.
If you use code Shapiro for 50% off your first order. Well, again, speaking of that, he had his account banned.
That's a shame.
35,000 followers and it got banned.
For what?
I have no idea.
Ministry
I'm
of
thinking that
Truth.
could just be a remnant of one of the older people that is still at Twitter that's still monitoring the censorship bullshit. I don't know, but the account was banned. It's going around Twitter right now. People are tweeting out left and right. Hopefully Elon gets in there and sees it. And it's like, hey, Daddy Elon, I had my account banned at 30-something thousand last time. Could I please? It was like John Burke 1775 or 1776, one of the two. I was like, could I have my account back, please? I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, right. They probably blew that thing into oblivion.
Oh, absolutely. So my new account is Sergeant Savage. You can find me out there on Twitter. Give me a tweet. Appreciate it. And then New York teacher put on leave after parents allege he made 7th graders pick seeds out of cotton. This is how desperate these people are to be victims. This is how desperate you are. This is how pathetic you are. This is real. This is real. A Rochester, New York teacher has been placed on leave according to a statement from Rochester City School District Board of Education after parents alleged he made his students pick seeds out of cotton during a lesson, one parent said, that was about slavery. Rochester School at the Arts teacher Patrick Roush allegedly gave pieces of cotton to all of his 7th grade students last week and instructed them to pick the seeds out of the cotton as part of the assignment, according to 2 parents of the students in the class. Roush allowed white students in the class to throw their cotton away and forego the assignment to work on their Chromebooks. Precious Morris, mother of a 13-year-old student, told CNN on Sunday. Morris said that when her daughter, Janissa Brown, who was black, attempted to throw her cotton away, Roush allegedly said she was not allowed to do so, and if she did, she would receive a poor grade on the assignment. Morris said Roush's actions were rude and disrespectful. He is making a mockery out of slavery, Morris said. I would have never thought a teacher would do such things. When you send your kid to school, you are sending them to school in the hands of those teachers. Well, that's probably why you should get rid of these liberal teachers. They're worthless. Are you serious? Like, you can drive your point home about, like, what is the goal of this? All this is doing for children that age is pitting white against black. That's all it's doing.
Yeah.
They don't understand what you're trying to teach them. I mean, come on. Come on. This is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. But again, they're liberals. That's what they do.
National news.
National news, yeah. How can we make ourselves victims again? What they're secretly trying to do is teach black kids, like, hey, you're victims of an oppressive society. So when you graduate, you can blame the government. You can blame white people. It's pathetic at this point.
It is pathetic.
It's sad. But luckily, we have people like you and me willing to call them out on this bullshit.
Need it.
We need it. Bring back bullying.
They need it.
Be proud of being white. We should be proud to be white, right? I mean, if blacks can do it, why can't we? Right? Or we shouldn't give a fuck about the color of our skin and focus more on the actions and content of character. I think it was a black dude that said that. I think
A very
a
smart
junior
black
or
man.
something. I don't know. They had a
Martin
MLB
Luther King.
junior, MLK. Oh, MLK. That's the one. Yeah.
Martin Luther the King Jr.
Brilliant man.
He was.
I think Martin Luther King Jr. serves as a very interesting figure because we talk about a guy who was for actual equality, who at the same time, the government weaponized the FBI to go after him and accuse him of being a communist.
Yeah. That's what happened. I mean,
He kind of embodies like this full spectrum that everybody should kind of understand why or what the dangers are of when you come out against the government and speak out against censorship, racism, segregation, things of that manner. The government will politicize certain arms of itself, these 3-letter agencies, to come after and attack you. Oh, and the IRS for the $52K they think I owe them. We went and talked to my accountant, and apparently, you got to love this. The IRS has hired people. This is from the IRS to my accountant. The IRS has hired people to go back through and reevaluate old accounts. This is real. To reevaluate old accounts. Now, according to her, there's also a law that says the IRS cannot come after you after 3 years. unless they've given you notifications prior to those 3 years, if you have taxes from, say, 2016 like me, I received no letter about owing taxes for when I was in the Army. But now they're coming after me saying I owe $32,000 from fiscal year 2015, 2016 when I was in the military as a staff sergeant. But they're still doing it anyway. I've received no notification. And then when I went and created my IRS account and stuff like that and looked at it, there's nothing in there. Because they document the letters they send you. Nothing from 2016. Nothing. So here's the fucked up part. We can easily fix. I just sent them my DD-214, refute it, and say, no, I don't owe you shit. Here's my DD-214. But I still have to pay my accountant to do this.
Yeah.
So as a result of their inept actions, I have to pay. I have to pay. How is this right? If the IRS says, and the burden of proof is on me, the filer, it's not on them. So realistically, as they've done, the IRS can speculate and theorize and say, oh, you owe this. And it's not scammers. Everybody, it's not scammers. I've already verified. It's no. Unless these scammers have the irs.gov website, which they don't. So no, it's not scammers. I appreciate everybody trying to look out for me. Say, oh, no, these are real. These are real things.
Yeah.
So the government can sit there and say, I feel like you owe $60,000. It's like, for what? Well, you got to prove it. Wait, I submitted my documentation. I submitted everything. But now you're saying I owe, like, based upon what? Well, you got to prove us wrong. What? What?
Yeah. And once you get locked into a payment plan, that's it.
Yeah. Well, they're also threatening to garnish my wages. It's like, if you really want to fucking play this game, I will play this fucking game. I will pull all my funds out and deal strictly in cash.
I told you that they did that shit to me because my dad's old company, they used my social security number instead of their company EIN number, and they ended up hitting me with, like, I don't know, over six figures that they said I owed in taxes.
Did you get it back?
Well, they
froze it?
No, they sweep my account a couple times. Mm-hmm. Like, this is after continuous conversations with them. Like, hey, this is our accountant's dealing with it right now. All this other stuff. I don't owe $105,000, and it took like 6 years.
Jeez, and they kept sweeping your account.
Yep.
How much money did they take total?
Probably like $15,000 altogether.
Did you ever get it back?
No.
You didn't get it back?
No.
Fuck the IRS.
They just apply it to other years. It was just. This
is Biden administration hiring these people in to pull in way more tax money to fund these fucking proxy wars. That's all this is. That's what. If the law states no more than 3 years, how the fuck are you hitting me for 2016 and saying I owed you 32? I think annual salary of a staff sergeant in the Army is like 70 grand tops, I think. How the fuck am I owing 35 or 32? What kind of money was I making that I wasn't aware of? This is on a single income. Single staff sergeant. Making about 70 grand a month or a year. Non-deployed. And even if you were deployed making combat pay, you're still not making that much. I would have been having to clear around 140 to 150K. And if that's what we were getting paid in the Army would not be having problems in recruitment right now. I guarantee you that. They would not. Like, that's ridiculous. So
such a sham.
The accountant's fighting it. And it's just like, dude, fuck this. But it's on the website. Like, when I logged in, it says, you need to start making payments or we could garnish wages or levy stuff. It's like, dude, you motherfuckers, like, I want to sue you. I want to sue you so fucking bad. I want to drag your ass through the courts. But it's kind of like you're suing an organization. No single person's going to pay for it. They don't give a fuck.
No, they don't care.
Their lawyer has to go rub it. They don't give a shit.
Nope.
That's why these fucking three-letter agencies are a waste. Like the IRS, dude, if we have another civil war, take them out first. Take them out first. These people are fucking worthless.
Go to that building, set up.
You bunch of fucking worthless cocksuckers. And my accountant's like, yeah, you can't even get them on the phone. And when you do get them on the phone, it's like, oh, it's too early. Or it's too late.
It's like a 45-minute.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's like being on the phone with the VA.
Yep.
Another government-funded fucking organization that's worthless as fuck. I'm almost noticing a trend. Weird. But hey, you socialists, you sure got it right, though, right? Let's give them more money, more power. Well, all right, that does it for today's episode of the All American Savage Show podcast. Hey, do me a favor. Download or share the podcast from iTunes or SoundCloud. Really appreciate your love and support, guys. You are the ones that help to get our voices out there and get more viewers, more listeners. Without you, we would not be here. Help us expand our voice, our reach, to get the idea of freedom and liberty out to the masses and the public. We do this for free. It doesn't cost a dime. You guys are getting this content for free. So again, if you want to pay it forward to your friends and families. All the messages I get are people saying, hey, I turned my friends onto your podcast. That means so much. Thank you for that. Also, again, if you check out shellshockcbd.com, spend over $100 and you use code YUMTHC, YUMTHC, you will get a free bag of Weedos and Doritos. These are Delta 8. You will fail a drug test. I promise you, you will fail a drug test. Do not chance it if you have to take a drug test. But again, code YUMTHC, $100 or more. You get 2 free bags. I think these bags are like $20 a pop. So you're getting a $40 value for free. So, as always, thank you for listening. Got anything to add, my man?
Yeah, guys. Thanks for listening.
And as always, you stay savage, America.